Yo, what's good, YouTube? Zam Crow here, aka Scoot, back with the ICBA D League, the International Competitive Battle Association Development League, Season 2, week number 7, and we're taking on, forgot his name, Matt O'Shea, coach of the Montreal Milotics, lots of M's there. Yeah, alliteration, that's a draft league meme. Anyways, my opponent rocks the Z Mu, Mamoswine, Klefki, Arcanine, Galvantula, Z Haxorus, Tangrowth, Cophagus, Gastrodon, Ditto, and are you ready for it? Z Pheromosa. Okay. My team is, as always, Dragonite, Suicune, Donphan, Crocodile, Alolan Marowak, Bronzong, Magearna, Archeops, Gorgeist, Leaky, and Zapdos. Saying two of those last four, Archeops and Gorgeist, reminds me that my team is not, as always, it is new as of week 6, and this is week 7. So my Z-move users being Dragonite, Crocodile, and Magearna. And you see that I bring Dragonite, so potentially have a Z-move. We'll see. Anyways, we'll hop into the team builder here. First mon I choose to bring is Zapdos. It's just solid to switch into Pheromosa's like stab, high jump kick, or bug buzz, or any kind of stab it might want to run. Obviously, Ice Beams hurt. What else hurts? Ice Beam. I guess Pheromosa can still hit me, but my team as a whole is built pretty well to take on Pheromosa, to take on Mew, Klefki, all kinds of Cophagus. Like his team is built really solid, but I feel like I built my team perfect. Just enough text to win. So I got the Discharge, hits his entire team outside of Mamoswine and the Gastrodon, which are bopped by the Hidden Power of Grass. Tangrowth obviously doesn't take much, but the rest of my team can deal with Tangrowth. Roost and Defog for longevity and hazard removal for things like Alolan Marowak and Dragonite. And the fact that he can freely set up spikes and rocks, webs even. So definitely need a Defog on this team to make sure that I didn't get overwhelmed with hazard stack. And yeah, that's basically the idea behind Zapdos. We can move on to Dragonite now. We have a Lumberry set. After last week, we will most likely be running a Lumberry on all of our mons. Multiscale, Sub, Dragonance, Dragonclaw, Earthquake. Dragonclaw is very spammable against this team. His only resist being Klefki, which I can bop with the Earthquake, so that's pretty neat. This thing Klefki could run Magnet Rise. I'm very aware of that. But he needs to watch out for Inferno Overdrive, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Fire Fang, Fire Punch, whatever it may be. He needs to be more than ready for an Earthquake, maybe a Fire Punch. It's situational, I guess. I had to run Max. Let's see why. I think Mamoswine was the reason. I speed tie with the Mamoswine. I guess that's basically it. Forced me to run max speed. Damn you, Mamoswine. Speaking of Mamoswine, let's bring our check. We got a defensive Suicune here. Mamoswine cannot break us, even if it's choice banded. So pretty hype about that. Scald, Protect, Roar, Toxic. I two hit KO offensive Mamoswine before it 2-hit KOs me every time. So that's that. Can also take physical hits from Pheromosa, Haxorus, Arcanine, Mew, and also take hits from things like, if I have to, Tangrowth and Galvantula. So not too scared at all. This thing's very, very bulky. It's Suicune, so you know what it does, right? Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Of course I'm right. Next up, we go to Bronzong. Our Stealth Rock user, Gyro Ball, Earthquake, and Trick Room. So, Trick Room looks out of place, but I'll explain that in a second. Stealth Rock, Gyro Ball, and Earthquake. Like I said, Gyro Ball hits his entire team outside of things like Arcanine, Galvantula, which Earthquake hit pretty hard. Pheromosa's so fast and so frail that a gyro ball 100% OCOs it. Even if I have a minus attack, zero attack IVs nature, minus attack nature, zero IVs, zero EVs, a gyro ball still knocks out Pheromosa if I'm not mistaken. I might have to recalc that, but I'm pretty sure it does. She started watching the battle. That's funny. Anyways, back to where I was. Earthquake hits the Clef Key, the Arcanine. So those are two likely things to switch in on a Bronzong if you're not expecting some weird sub Calm Mind Rest Talk or some kind of weird Bronzong set. Those are conventional switch-ins. Like to get my rocks up and then maybe worry about bopping things on the switch later in the match, but if it comes down to it and I ain't got rocks up and I know Arcanine's coming in, I could just go ahead and click the Earthquake and then switch out to my Coon, something like that. As for Trick Room is here to support our boy Alolan Marowak with the Thick Club, Rest Talk, and Dual Stab, and the Curse Body. John Bones Jones here, looking to put in some work. Adamant Nature, Max Attack. This thing, Thick Club doubles my attack, so it's what, 468 or something like that. 468 attack, with base 120 Flare Blitz. Man, that's looking powerful behind Trick Room. Actually, if you look at his team, like I mentioned, Mew, Mamoswine, Mew, Shadow Bone, Mamoswine, Flare Blitz, Klefki, Flare Blitz, Arcanine, Shadow Bone, Galvantula, Flare Blitz, Haxorus, Shadow Bone, Tangrowth, Flare Blitz, Cofagrigus, Shadow Bone, Gastrodon, Shadow Bone, Ditto, Shadow Bone, Pheromosa, Flare Blitz. So yeah, as you can see, most likely a Ditto set would be a Choice Scarf variant. Comes in under Trick Room. Choice Scarf Marowak is going to outspeed my Marowak, so underneath Trick Room, I will outspeed his Marowak and knock it out, knock it clean out. Yeah, so the plan is to, play the first 20 turns normal, bring Bronzong in, click Trick Room, and then his team should be beat down enough after 20 to 30 turns that Alolan Marowak just comes in and fucks shit up. Okay, so last but not least, we have Sebi here. Wish Protect, Earthquake, Toxic. This looks a little bit weird, weird set, I guess, but it actually, it's needed, sort of. It's like a pivot kind of thing. Can throw in wishes and throw off wishes to things like Zapdos, Suicune, and Bronzong, and even Alolan Marowak if it needed. So this thing's, it looks weird, but it's kind of the glue for the team, and it's max, so it just looks so out of place. But I'm telling you, it's there for a reason. And in my mind, envisioning the battle, I saw the thing get just whacked, just bopped. Like, why did you bring that, Scoot? But I really think it's going to pull out something out of its ass. We'll see though. We'll hop into the replay now. Okay, so here we are in the replay, and my opponent chooses to bring the Pheromosa Mammal Swine. Already, how do you switch into both of those? Galvantula, so potentially webs on top of his two extremely hard wall breakers. Mew, which could be anything. Haxorus, which is another extremely hard wall breaker. And the Ditto. So my opponent's got a funky squad, but damn, it just looks hard to beat. So let's hop into it here and see what's going on. I lead with Alolan Marowak, predicting Mew or Galvantula. Mostly the Galvantula. I didn't want webs up, so I wanted to lead with this thing. He leads with the Haxorus, so I'm just going to click the Shadow Bone as he decides to Dragonance up on turn 1. Completely disagree with that play as well, but I'm going to switch into Bronzong right here, forgetting about Mold Breaker. And I get bopped. Yeah, but he had two ways to hit me there, so no big deal. I'm just going to Suicune here. No, I live anyone hit, even a Dragonium Z. And he goes for the Tectonic Rage, and now he gets bopped with the Scald. Not terrible here. I do wish I had Bronzong because it was my rocker, but what can you do? My opponent clicks U-turn here, so now I can just probably go into Zapdos. And my opponent switches up his move and goes straight for the high jump kick, doing 43% to a Zapdos. It's fucking insane. Mind you, I'm a bulky Zapdos at that, so it's just fucking insane. Oh my lord. I'm going to hard switch back out to Alolan Marowak. I am Curse Body, but there was a chance that he didn't know that. Just click the Shadow Bone here. It's just done significant amounts of damage to things like Haxorus and Galvantula already, so Alolan Marowak just doing its job. It really is. My opponent reveals that he is in no way, shape, or form choice locked and actually a Life Orb, and Earthquake's not going to be able to do the, can't do the job here. I'm going to click the Scald and get, like I said, I 2-hit KO this thing before it 2-hit KOs me, but I was at 50% when I came in, so not a big deal. Here I bring in my Zapdos, and I'm going to defog these webs away. And what I need now is I could go out to Licky Licky and Toxic this thing and then Protect Stall, but I want that para. I want that para here because at this point I do have a Trick Room Alolan Marowak, but I am not min speed, or I wasn't planning to be min speed. So at this point, after a para, I do outspeed the Mew, I believe. Pretty sure. My opponent said that my Licky Licky should actually be outspeeding my Mew as well. His Mew. Judging by his speed, what he told me after the match, there was something wrong with this game because my Licky Licky should have been outspeeding 100% of the time, and I think Marowak should outspeed as well. So what happens here is I go into Alolan Marowak to win the game, and I'm actually going to get bopped. So it's actually going to be game, I think. I think that's game. Maybe if I was like Dragonium or something, or he got paired there, I could have won. But yeah, I think that's game. And it would have been game regardless because Ditto, and I'd lost my Bronzong. See, the plan was my Dragonite couldn't touch Bronzong, and I knew that for a fact. So if I was to set up with Dragonite, and then he brings Ditto in to counter sweep me, I would have my Bronzong. And since I brain forwarded and lost Bronzong turn 1, Ditto was a huge threat at that point. Here, kind of fighting for differential because of Paris could actually, help me win this. And my opponent, Zapdos, could actually 1v1 this if I got a couple Paris, which is insane to think about. But it's not going to be the case. I'm actually going to speed this up. Yeah, okay, he goes ahead and knocks me out there. And that's going to be a good game to Matt. And yes, on a 2-game tilt after the RNG loss. I don't want to say there's RNG involved in this match. I don't think there was. I think I just misplayed my Bronzong. I should have went hard into Suicune, and it would have been no problem. What else could have been different? Oh yeah, I don't know what's going on. My Licky Licky was setting at speed that should have outsped this Mew after a para. Based on what my opponent told me after the match, he was very confused about why he was outspeeding as well. It's Pokemon though. It's just a game, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like playoffs or the finals or anything like that. Still a front runner for playoffs and whatnot, so not too shabby after 2 losses in my opinion. back-to-back losses, I should say. I am 4-3 at this point, and week 8 will be up in a couple weeks or so. Just having a little bit of difficulty within the league. Our schedules aren't properly put out yet, and when they are, I'll get my prep done, I'll get my battle done, and I'll record my battle and get it uploaded. Till then, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Give me some feedback, guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.